on guys, let's do this problem right here. This is asking to locate the centroid. So in this case, if you look at the object, this very complex object, so therefore we have to divide this one into very simple parts. So therefore if you see, I can make this one a rectangle right here, and here is a triangle, also a triangle right here. So usually in this kind of question we divide this one into triangle, rectangle, or square, something like the circle. So these are the common things to do. So in this case, let's look at the centroid. So for the square, for the rectangle, the centroid is going to be exactly in the middle. For the rectangle right here, it's going to be same things, exactly in the center. And if you take if I take the triangle, it's going to be, the centroid is going to be one third from the height and the one third from the width. So it's going to be somewhere right here. And for this triangle is same thing, it's one third of the subject from the height and the width, so it's going to be somewhere right here. So before I go further, I had to know two sets of equations to solve this system. So first one is going to be sigma, so I had to find x bar and y bar. So x bar and y bar, so to find the x bar I have to know this equation. This is going to be, since this is related to area, the equation is something like the sigma ai xi divided by sigma ai. So this is the equation to find the x bar. To find the y bar, I have to use this equation, sigma a I yi divided by sigma ai. So this is the general equation to know. Then let's create set of table to find this area and all these values. So first of all, I create the table right here. So first of all, figures on the first column, figures, then area. Then I have to calculate the x I yi, then AIXI, AIYI. And in this case, we only need to know summation of area, summation of AIXI, summation of AIYI to calculate this x bar and the y bar. So let's do this one. So first of all, I take this one right here, this rectangle. So area of the rectangle is going to be length times the width. So in this case, the total length is, if you add them together, this comes out to be 20 plus 20 40, 40 plus 30 70, 70 plus 20 is going to be 90, 90 times 20 is 90 plus 20 is 110, 110 multiplied by 5 is going to be 550. So 550, so let's put the units right here. This is centimeter, since this is centimeter, area is going to be centimeter square, xi is going to be centimeter, yi is going to be centimeter, area times xi is going to be centimeter square times centimeter, that's going to give us centimeter cube. Then ai is the same thing, so it's going to be centimeter cube. So these are the units for these things. And first area we found out, that's 550. So xi, let's calculate the xi. So xi is going to be the horizontal distance. So I am setting the x and y axis from this one. So you can put wherever you want, but the wherever you want, it should be closer. It's it's good if you have it very close to the points we are taking. So in this case, this is going to be my y-axis, this is my x-axis, and then if I calculate this x bar xi, it's exactly in the middle of this object. So we calculated this one already, it's 110, so this is going to be 55 therefore. So this is 55, and the height of this one is going to be 2.5 from here. So I have to add this 40 plus 2.5. So because whatever the points we are measuring, we have to measure from here. So since we are taking this point, so from this, what is the height? From this, what is the length, distance? So that's how we calculate these things. So first of all, so in this case, this is 2.5 and this is 40, so therefore it's going to be 42.5. Then if I multiply ai and xi, I will get the value that gives us 30,250, and ai times yi give us 23,375. Then let's move to the next part. So I'm taking the triangle, this triangle right here. So let's maybe let's make it dark. Okay, So this triangle, I'm taking this triangle. So let's draw this one. So this is gonna be the shape right here. So for the triangle, the area is gonna equation of the area is length times the height divided by 2. So in this case, we know the height, that's 40, and the length is width is 20. So 40 times 20 is gonna be 800. 800 divided by 2, 400. So 400 right here. So then xi is gonna be 2/3 of this triangle, because from here it's 2/3, from here it's 1/3. So we have to first 20 plus 2/3 of 20. So that's going to give us the xi value. 20 plus 2/3 of 20. Then the height is going to be 2/3 of 40, because 1/3 from here, 2/3 from here. So it's going to be 2/3 of 40. 2/3 of 40. Then if I calculate AXI, it's multiplication of these two. So that will give us 3, because if I calculate this one comes out to be 33.3, and this one comes out to be 26.6. So therefore if you multiply these two together, this will give us 13,333.3. So this is the value for AIXI. AIYI is going to give us 10,666.6. And let's move to the other triangle. So it's going to be same equation. For the triangle, area is height times width divided by 2. So in this case, we have the height, that is 40 centimeter, and width is exactly same thing, 20 divided by 2. So it's going to be exactly same value as previous one. So it's going to be 400. And xi is going to be different in this case. It's like here it's 20 20 40, 40 plus 30, 40 plus 30, 70, 70 plus 1/3 of this 20, because here the height is from here to the centroid is from this height, so it's 1/3 of this height. Therefore it's going to be 70 plus 1/3 of this 20. 70 plus 1/3 of 20. And y is going to be same as the previous one, because it's same height, because it's 2/3 of 40. 2/3 of 40. So if we calculate the value, this will give us 76.6. The other one gives us same as before, it's 26.6. And if you multiply AIXI, that will give us the value of 30,666.6. And other one is going to be same thing, because we are multiplying 400 times 26.6. It's going to be exact same thing as before. It's going to be 10,666.6. Then let's move to the middle rectangle. So that one is going to be length times the width. So length, this is 30 centimeter times the width. This is width and this is height. So 40 times 30 is going to be 1200. 1200. Then xi is going to be exactly in the middle. So in this case, middle of this 30 is going to be 15. Added with this 40 is going to be 40 plus 15 is going to be 55. 55. Then the height is going to be exactly half of this 40, so it's going to be 20. Then if I multiply these two together, it comes to be AI times xi is going to be 66,000. Then if you multiply AI times yi, that will give us 24,000. So these are the values we had to calculate. Now to find the x bar and y bar, we had to know the summation of AI xi, summation of AI, and summation of AI yi. So let's sum it up and find the values. So if I calculate the summation of AI, that comes out to be 2,550. And if I do the summation for the AI xi, that comes out to be 140,250. And if I do the summation of AI yi, that comes out to be summation of 68,708.3. So these are the summation we need to know in order to solve this equation. So let's do this one. So now we know these values, so let's substitute. So AIXI we calculated, it's 140,250. So let's put this one right here. It's 140,250 divided by this summation of this area, it's 2550. So if I divide both of them together, let's see what we get. So if I divide them, I will get 55 centimeter. So because this is centimeter cube, AIX is centimeter cube divided by the area is centimeter square, and if you divide them both of them together, centimeter square, centimeter cube, this cube and square cancels, then centimeters left. That's what the unit. Then y bar we have to calculate. So we have calculated the AI already, so we can substitute this right here. It's 68,708.3 divided by the summation of area we found here already is 2,550, and if I divide them together, that's going to give us the value of 26.94 centimeter. So this is my x bar and y bar. So let's look at this value in this picture. So from this solution, we have found out that 55 centimeters is the x bar. So it's going to be exactly middle of this object, because we have calculated the total distance is 100 centimeter, 110 centimeter. So 110 centimeter divided by 2 is going to be 55. So that's what we are getting here, x bar. So it's going to be exactly in the middle. So let's say it's here, and y bar is going to be 26.94 centimeter. So in this case, we know this height of this rectangle is 40 centimeter. So from the middle is going to be 20. So it's going to be somewhere right here above 6.94 centimeter above from this point. So we don't know exactly where, but let's assume this is the point. And therefore, the centroid is going to be exactly somewhere here. So this is the point of the centroid. So if you want to know, this is the point, and this is how we locate the centroid. And that's it. I hope you guys like this video. See you next time.